Half an hour later, Swaminathan sat in his father's room in a chair, with a slate in his hand and pencil ready. Father held the arithmetic book open and dictated.
Rama has 10 mangoes, with which he wants to earn 15 annas. Krishna wants only 4 mangoes. How much will Krishna have to pay?
Swaminathan gazed and gazed at this sum, and every time he read it, it seemed to acquire a new meaning. It had the feeling of having stepped into a fearful maze. His mouth began to water at the thought of mangoes. He wondered what made Rama fix 15 annas for 10 mangoes. What kind of a man was Rama? Probably he was like Shankar, the most brilliant boy of the class. Somehow one couldn't help feeling that he must have been like Shankar, with his 10 mangoes and his iron determination to get 15 annas. If Rama was like Shankar, Krishna must have been like the pea, whose real name was Samuel. He was called pea because of his small size. Here, Swaminathan felt an unaccountable sympathy for Krishna.
Have you done the sum?
Father asked, looking over the newspaper he was reading. Father, will you tell me if the mangoes were ripe? Father regarded him for a while and, smothering a smile, remarked,
Do the sum first. I will tell you whether the fruits were ripe or not afterwards.
Swaminathan felt utterly helpless. If only Father would tell him whether Rama was trying to sell ripe fruits or unripe ones. Of what avail would it be to tell him afterwards? He felt strongly that the answer to this question contained the key to the whole problem. It would be scandalous to expect 15 annas for 10 unripe mangoes. But even if he did, it wouldn't be unlike Rama, whom Swaminathan was steadily beginning to hate and invest with the darkest qualities. Father, I cannot do the sum, Swaminathan said, pushing away the slate.
What is the matter with you? You can't solve a simple problem in simple proportion.
We are not taught this kind of thing in our school.
Get the slate here. I will make you give the answer now.
Swaminathan waited with interest for the miracle to happen. Father studied the sum for a second and asked,
What is the price of 10 mangoes?
Swaminathan looked over the sum to find out which part of the sum contained an answer to this question. I don't know.
You seem to be an extraordinary idiot. Now read the sum. Come on. How much does Rama expect for 10 mangoes?
15 annas, of course, Swaminathan thought. But how could that be its price? Just price. It was very well for Rama to expect it in his avarice. But was it the right price? And then there was the obscure point whether the mangoes were ripe or not. If they were ripe, 15 annas might not be an improbable price. If only he could get more light on this point.
How much does Rama want for his mangoes?
15 annas, replied Swaminathan without conviction.
Very good. How many mangoes does Krishna want?
4.
What is the price of 4?
Father seemed to delight in torturing him. How could he know? How could he know what that fool Krishna would pay?
Look here, boy. I have half a mind to thrash you. What have you in your head? 10 mangoes cost 15 annas. What is the price of 1? Come on. If you don't say it...
His hand took Swaminathan's ear and gently twisted it. Swaminathan could not open his mouth because he could not decide whether the solution lay in the realm of addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. The longer he hesitated, the more violent the twist was becoming. In the end, when Father was waiting with a scowl for an answer, he received only a squeal from his son.
I'm not going to leave you till you tell me how much a single mango costs at 15 annas for 10.
What was the matter with Father? Swaminathan kept blinking. Where was the urgency to know its price? Anyway, if father wanted so badly to know, instead of harassing him, let him go to the market and find it out. The whole brood of Ramas and Krishnas, with their endless transactions with odd quantities of mangoes and fractions of money, were getting disgusting. Father admitted defeat by declaring,
"One mango costs 15 over 10 annas. Simplify it."
Here he was being led to the most hideous regions of arithmetic, fractions. "Give me the slate, father. I will find out." He worked and found at the end of 15 minutes. The price of one mango is 3 over 2 annas. He expected to be contradicted any moment, but the father said,
"Very good. Simplify it further."
It was plain sailing after that. Swaminathan announced at the end of half an hour's agony, "Krishna must pay 6 annas," and burst into tears.